Hello, gamers. Hello. Wait, is that... I always look at this and think, is the microphone the right one? Yeah, okay. It looks like it is. Alright, whatever. Hello. I need to move that. Yo, Droopy, Zelda, Neddy on a Monday evening. Or like graveyard hours for you. Yeah, we're doing Tanks Deathless. We should be done with this, but we're not. So I'm still doing this. Yeah, I was very close to putting undefeatable. I literally was about to put it, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna put this instead because this is the whole 5 minutes. Anything for that watch streak? 4:30 a.m. Ain't no way. Yeah, no worries, Neddy. Go get some sleep. That's not an hour anyone should be awake. Yeah. Just realised we didn't see Phil Spencer during the Game Awards. I actually didn't watch the Game Awards. But yeah, I've heard yeah, I heard a few of the awards, but I didn't watch it myself because it's on a ridiculous hour, I think, normally. Yeah, true, GP. But yeah, we are gonna do some Tanks Deathless. We got more people doing Tanks Deathless now as well. Alexis has started it, so we shall see. I always watch Game Awards because they love Nintendo. Yeah, you watch the Game Awards about as much as they love Nintendo. Uh, okay, we are at 40 hours on this challenge, excluding practice. I am done. We need to get this done. If I don't get this done today, there is a high chance, unless I still have motivation, that I move on to something else. I really just want to do something else. The thing is, now I've had a run that's got to mission 100, I feel like I can move on. I don't want to move. I have the most. I want to get our full completion, but now I've had a run get that far, I don't feel bad for dropping this for a bit. So that's probably what's going to happen. 1 minute. Hello, I am back. Didn't put the 99 on the leaderboard. Yeah, I have a couple of runs I haven't submitted to the leaderboard yet. I also have that We Play series world record I got yesterday by like 5 or 6 minutes. And by the way, Neddy, who was just here, traded world records with me at basically the exact same time. Assuming Neddy posted at the same time as he got the completed run, he got all achievements world record at the same time that I got, pretty much within about 5 minutes of me getting We Play series plats, which is wild. Nothing happens for ages apart from a few like IL world records, and then that happens. And of course, it's on the 15th of the month because it's always the 15th of the month in this game when something big happens. Yo, crazy, yo, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for the GG, Anyway, yeah, we'll talk about stuff in a minute. I need to get runs going. Cut off for today is 8 p.m. and then that's going to be my last run of the day. Same as usual. If it doesn't happen today, I am probably just going to... Yeah, I might do alt streams of this occasionally, but I really want to move on to other games. Especially because I'm only doing 2 streams a week now on my main. I really want to do other stuff. And stuff like Splatoon, 2D Marios, 3D Marios, all sorts of stuff I want to do Deathless things with, challenge runs with. So, yeah, I want to move on, basically. And I also want to do 16 by 9 at some point in this game, but this comes first. Right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. So yesterday I found the ultimate hack. I was playing with no audio because That was a lot more bearable. Although, today I'm going to play with audio. I mean, I kind of do need the audio for this game, but at the beginning it doesn't matter too much. Like, for the first 25 missions or so, I was playing with audio off. And it was actually a lot more bearable to run. The ultimate hack, kill one of your senses, yeah. Oh, no. I really wish I didn't need audio for this game. Like, audio requirement isn't even a thing in We Play leaderboards at the moment, but you just need it for tanks, because it just helps me zone in more, I don't know. If I could change the music to something else, that would be great. Because I love the music and I love how it scales, but it's so repetitive when you're playing for this long. I've been grinding this for 40 hours now, excluding practice. That's a long time. That was a terrible spray. That was better. Can't you hear enemy mine drops? Yeah, you can hear enemy mine drops, yeah. The thing is, I've got a lot better at actually scanning an area, like, shooting a bullet in, like, say this bit. I could shoot a bullet there. I know, obviously, it's completely irrelevant on this one, because there are no enemies that can lay mines. But if I shoot a bullet there, as long as it's not, like, right at the bottom of the wall, it should scout most of the area that I can't see. So it should be fine. I only use it as like a last resort of, oh, I've now checked this area for a mine. Like, if I then need to retreat to an area, I'll retreat to there. If it's like a later mission. If there's an option to not retreat there, then I won't retreat there. But yeah, that's basically how it works at this point. Anyway, yeah, I have ideas for other devless stuff. Other devless stuff like Splatoon devless and things like that. And I also have ideas that are similar to my latest run thing that I have on the screen at the moment. Like, if I make... Thinking of making, like, specific overlays for each game and, like, the progress. So, for example, if I do Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion, I'll have a map. Like, I'll have the subway map and then light up each one when I've completed each one. That is a good question, Crazyo. I will get to that when I am done with this pink tank, which is being annoying. Oh, yeah, also I need to read Juby's message. I have good news. One of the games I wanted to submit to nofish 25 actually works the way I wish, and so I can have an incentive suggestion. Let's go. I'm wondering what game that is now, because we have not had any... No, we've had one submission, and it's on Google Forms. Because this time I wrote on the form that it's no longer preferred for submissions to be on there, Angus. I do prefer them to be on there, but I don't really care too much. Now I have a spreadsheet, it's not actually that strenuous for me to deal with two platforms for submissions. And I did use a spreadsheet last time as well. It's going to be the same one. It's helped so much to keep it organised. I wonder, did you play Sonic Dream Team on an iPad, and what capture devices did I use for it? Yeah, so people that were here recently probably won't know this, but I used to stream mobile games all the time. That used to be all I streamed, aside from like a couple of casual playthroughs back when like Mario Odyssey came out, so literally like 2017. So I streamed using a mirroring software called Air Server, which costs like £9 for the for like a lifetime subscription, or not a subscription to it. It was so long ago. It was before there were really subscriptions for things like that. But yeah, I used that. It's functional, but the problem is it works via mirroring your iPad to your laptop screen. And the issue there is that, one, you have to play with Wi-Fi, and that's an issue in Sonic Dream Team speedrunning, because sometimes you want to turn it off, I think, for RTA. So that's a problem. Because the moment you switch off your Wi-Fi on your iPad, you then can't connect with the mirroring software, because it has to be the same network. And also, it is really laggy if your internet is not that great. I used Wi-Fi when I was doing that because I think that's the only option. If you're using Ethernet on the computer, then I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm not too sure. Either way, yeah, I used that method for a while, but I did also use a lightning cable, which is basically this very expensive thing that you buy, because if you don't buy the official one, then you're kind of just praying that it's a good one. So it's like 40, 50 quid. So the problem with those as well is that they're really fragile. They break really easily. I've got my third one. It's actually in my drawer. This is what it is. It's an HDMI lightning cable, £50. It is pretty expensive. There is another thing that you can get on iPad that's called like Elgato Screen Link or something like that. And that, I mean, I've heard people use it, but I've never really been... I mean, it's been less consistent for me than Air Server. Literally, it disconnects after like 2 minutes and has like a bunch of audio delay. There are just not that many good options, to be honest. And the thing is, now, a lot of people, when they do runs on an iPad, they just do the built-in screen record option and then just upload the video. But for me, it doesn't work because I want to stream it. So, yeah. Basically, it's a pain. That's what it is. But I'm very familiar with the options there are because I have used them years ago and also very recently for Sonic Dream Team. And also a couple of years ago for Pinout. But, yeah, there aren't many great options. Unless you're recording. If you're just recording off-stream, then it's easy. Apple finally changed reports to USB-C challenge 2025 impossible. I mean, they have, but I've got an old iPad, so... Apple bring back headphone jack inputs 2025 challenge impossible. Yeah, alright, there is that. That is true. Mine is also old enough to still have a headphone jack. I'm still waiting for this day for my Angus activation email. Really? That's surprising. Yo, Phoenix, how's it going? Okay, 59. I died to a purple. We'll log it. 59 purple, and that was 16. Let's do that now. 59 purple, 16, and the layout was also 16. Yeah, it could have ended up in spam. Yeah, you've got to check your spam for things like that. Especially because it's a sort of lesser known platform. Yeah, we are playing tanks. The only Apple device I have is a 3rd gen iPad, and I haven't turned it on in at least 3 to 4 years now. No way. I'd be surprised if that even works with the game. Because aren't they on like... Oh, that was close. Like 8th or 9th now, probably? I don't know. I don't know how often they release iPads. Mine is an iPad Air 2, I think. Might be an iPad Air 3, I don't remember. I used to get iPad minis when I was in school. And then I got an Air when I was in 6th form, and it was so much easier to carry around. Yeah, password resets. Speedrun.com password resets go in spam a lot as well. Check junk mail and everything, it just hasn't come to me, so I think it's my email provider. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I am not really a junk mail specialist. Seriously, come on. Been on Android since 2015. Oh, okay. I see. Some dedication. That's it. Yeah, so, I don't know, I'm still considering what I want to do for other deathless stuff. So at the moment I've got 2D Mario. So at the moment, really, I'm just thinking Super Mario Bros. The 1985 game. I could do deathless, but also I could do damageless in that game. And just do, like, warpless or something. Because doing with warps would just be a bit of a cop-out. That's literally, like, 10 levels. It's still hard, don't get me wrong, but you could really easily just play safe and win. So, I feel like doing warpless will make it more interesting. Because then it's 32 levels, damageless. That's a lot harder. If you think about it, you got Hammer Bros and you got Bullet Bills, and that's all you need to ruin your run. Like, everything else ain't a problem. And also dealing with awkward platforms and running momentum and stuff in that game. But yeah, that's my idea at the moment. I've also got Peggle with no fails. The moment I fail a challenge, it's over. But that's kind of in the back of my head. I'm probably not going to do that. Yars Rising. I need to play the game first. And yes, now I know you're going to tell me to play the game. Please, come on. Oh my god, how? Not gonna lie, I have no idea if I should get it on iPad, iPhone, or Apple TV if I'm getting one for his dream team. I think, honestly, Apple TV is not a bad shout. If you're not gonna use an iPad that much, but yeah, I would just wait for a PC release. If I'm honest, it's a good game, but it's really not worth buying an Apple device just to play it. It's a good game. Like, I spent a lot of time doing Bittersweet Way. It is one of the only games I've played casually in ages. In fact, yeah, I forgot. Like, when I started playing Sonic and Secret Rings, I forgot I actually played Sonic Dream Team casually. But that was kind of semi-casually, because I was looking to speedrun it, so I just wanted to complete it quickly and then start speedrunning. So that's different. Yeah, it's doubtful, but it's possible. The thing is, the game was funded by Sega, so it's by Apple, so it's however long. Although I have heard that it's pretty much a Sega thing of whether they're gonna do a port or not. So I don't know, because the exclusivity isn't forever for things like that. So it's possible, but I really wouldn't buy an Apple device just to play it. If you want, then absolutely go for it. Like, it's kind of the same thing as buying a 3DS capture card. It's only really something you do if you really, really want to use it and you know you want to use it a lot. Although that is a different thing, because we're talking about buying a device just for playing one game. That's different. Can you please stop fighting me? Oh my god. Why is this being so awkward? This mission, both times as well. Oh, get off the wall. Alright. Exactly, you know me well, yeah. Unlike Mario Master Rebirth, where it's totally worth getting a PS Vita for it. See, here's the deal. My brother has a PS Vita. This was the only PlayStation thing we owned for a long time. Until my friend gave me his PS4 like a year ago. And my brother's now got a PS5, which he barely ever uses because he's always working. So, I do have a PS Vita at my disposal. Really? You're that close? Come on. That was silly. 72, 18, teal, 18. Go. Some games lose exclusivity very early, others have to wait years for it. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's still a period of years. Like, if it's a few years, then it's not... I would say it's not too bad. Like, you know, If they want to do a port, eventually, they can do one. Yeah, it released last year. But that's what I mean. It's already been a year. And knowing Sega, you know, they release Sonic titles pretty frequently. It would make sense, in a way, to release Dream Team on PC, maybe even the consoles at that time as well. Because then they don't have to make an entirely new game. They have the game, they just need to port it. And that takes work, but it saves them making an entirely new game and making it work on the consoles. You know? I can give you documentation to be able to feed it to your PC for free. Sonic X Shadow Generations and the movie stuff. That is true. But, obviously, they are still going to be working on other games to release. It's not like that's their only thing they're doing. Like, there are probably games in development with them right now. I don't know that, but there probably are. Because they take a long time. I wouldn't put it past them to do a port eventually. I wouldn't guarantee it, but if you really want to play it, then you can buy an Apple device if you want, but it is a very expensive way of playing a decent game. It's not worth £200. That's what I'm saying. It's worth... I mean, technically, I haven't paid any money for it because I used free trials the entire time. But yeah, I would gladly pay like 30 quid for it. It's a good enough game to pay a decent price. Yeah, I guess if you're buying a cheap Apple TV that's used on eBay or something for like 50 quid, then it's more justifiable. Much more justifiable. If you're buying a brand new Apple TV for it, then it's a no. Unless you just have the money to burn, pretty much. They already said they have a new game in the works, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't keep up with the news with it that often, so I wouldn't know. But I'd assume they do. But yeah, as I was saying with deathless stuff, I don't know what people particularly want to see next. Because I'm probably going to still do stuff with We Play. Oh my god, chill. I want to get a run going. Please. Really? Oh my god. Come on! Why are these missions that should be easy taking ages? Yeah, so I don't know if people want to see like Splatoon next or Mario. I got 3D World in mind because that wouldn't take too much learning. It would take a lot of strat learning in terms of safe strats, but in terms of a game that I am already familiar with, that is probably the game. Like, out of all games that I am the most familiar... Really? Why is everything not working? Every mission past 10 has been an absolute pain for no reason. I'm not even... Like, last death was silly, yeah, but this is ridiculous. 13. 3D Land Return, possibly. That game would be interesting for deathless. Or damageless as well. Any game like Mario, it's going to be damageless and not deathless. It's whichever one is the most extreme. I will probably do. Yeah, I honestly, 3D Land is still in my head. Like, I want to do 3D Land, but I just kind of felt like I was hitting a wall with it, and I want to do other stuff. I don't want to stay on the same game for ages. Wii Series was just different. I caught lightning in a bottle with Wii Series. Like, or Wii Play especially. It's not going to happen again. Very likely. It's not going to happen again. That is a very low 104, and I need to check that. Because I looked up and I saw 104 for about 1 full second on the timer. So that could be a PB. I have a very low 104. Very low. Yo, Cindy, how's it going? You're joining us on the Sadness run back. I assume you saw I got a 99%. I died on mission 100 because the black tank did something I have literally never seen. It went straight in. Literally went straight in. My microphone has never peaked more. I was so sad after. I've not actually talked about this on this stream yet. I was talking to Alva about it because we had commentary for Wii Play Series run on Sunday. But that's it. That's the only person who knows. I literally did nothing after stream. I did nothing. I spent 3 hours doing nothing. I could have been there doing Wii Play motion notes for commentary for Alva. Instead, what I do is I realize I didn't make any notes and then make notes for the next 15 minutes just before the run yesterday. That's what I did. I was livid. I was not happy. Between that, okay, it's funny because a while ago someone asked me what my most frustrating run was in speedrunning that I've ever lost or something similar. And I didn't really have an... Why? Every mission after 10 has been awful today. What are you doing? You don't do that. 32. We're just getting earlier and earlier, apparently. Go. Yeah, it does make the grind spicier, that is true. It makes for a better story. And the fact that I've actually carried on instead of just giving up after failing at that point, it's true. Thanks for the good luck, Jupu. I think I saw that in the WePlay channel, assuming it's the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Thing is, I have... In the space of 1 week, I got runs to mission 89, mission 90. Yes, I lost a run on mission 90. With 2 tanks left as well. Like, I was just panicking in that run. It was awful. And then with commentary on 99. That's what I wanted, though. I don't want to do this on my all. I want to do this when I'm streaming on main. While I'm talking. Rather than it... Like, that's why I'm happy 5830 in Platts happened on main. I was really happy that happened, especially the same day that the Nightcrow video went out. But yeah, anyway, so I was saying, I was asked about my most frustrating loss in any game in speedrunning, and I didn't really have an answer. And then that Saturday, I did a run of Medal Marathon and missed PB by 2 seconds, and that was my answer. That same week, I then had an answer to that question. That was only a few months ago. I have not run Medal Marathon since then because Medal Marathon is awful to grind. It's worse than this. It's so much worse than this. Because you have to just be at the mercy of billiards for ages. You get, like, basically only 30 seconds of attempts in Platts, and then that's it. You gotta reset again. If you want to have a decent shot at PV. It was awful. And the worst bit was that I was 40 seconds behind going into shooting range the last game. And I managed to recover 38. Like, I basically knew it was impossible to PB, but I didn't realise it was that close. Yeah, exactly, Droopy. I knew it was really close to your run as well. And I knew that's why Ellie was here as well. Like, I kind of had in my head that you probably told her that I was on a pacer. Like, I knew there were people that were really expecting that to be the one, myself included, especially after 99. Like, all the 90s were really nice. That's the thing. So, at the same time, I mean, I did have some really hard layouts earlier on, but, yeah. Like, I did get a little bit lucky in the 90s to get fairly lucky layouts. I didn't get many / any, I can't remember, of the hardest 4 layouts. I didn't get any of them. So, I can't complain. I got lucky. Like, that run could easily have just died like the other one died at mission 92 to a difficult layout. But it doesn't make it any less frustrating. And I know that people were expecting that to be the one. Like, I really wanted it to be it for everyone else, not just me. Theon vid about MIDI and the Sisyphean deathless tanks, exactly. That's how it feels. I am going to put it down for a bit, though. I want to do other stuff. What it ends up being, I have no idea at the moment. I might honestly do Splatoon. I might do Splatoon 3 deathless. Because doing... Oh, I killed it again. Okay, stop. That was silly. That was silly. All the others have been screwing me over. That was just silly. So I won't complain about that. Yeah, yo, Theon, how's it going? You've been summoned. Yeah, thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it. I do appreciate the support during this grind from everyone. Alright, Pink Tank, don't be annoying challenge. Impossible. Really? What are you doing? Where is this? I am one loss away from resetting my console. I'm convinced the tank CPUs are just being worse, as in playing better today. I'm convinced. All of them are straight after me every time. Oh, man, bullets are coming back as well. Like, there've been like 4 different deaths today where it wouldn't normally have been that aggressive. I'm going to be honest, I was thinking about possibly making a vid. I have a great title if I do. Something like this has only been done twice before. Thing is, it's never been done on 4.3. And I'm not sure if it's easier on 4.3 or not. I remember talking to Dragon Slayer about it, because there's a big thing in the modding community with like WeTanks Pro and WeTanks Master about how 4.3 is easier in a way. Which makes sense there, because the layouts weren't really made for 4.3. Also, I am at my wit's end with this. Can we just get a run out of 20? Please. That's 5 runs, and only one of them have I lost it something silly. I guess I shouldn't have charged in there, but... Okay, there's been at least 3 out of 5 that have been complete BS so far. And we're in the first, like, 15 missions. So yeah, there are 3 people with proof. One of those is only recorded the last mission, I think. If anyone else has cleared it and I keep spreading misinformation every time I say this, then let me know. But I think all of them are on 16:9. Thing is, there are a lot of advantages to 4x3. Like, how I judge how I'm doing in the later missions, anything that has 5 tanks or more, is how many tanks do I kill in the first 5 seconds. If I've killed at least 1, I'm in decent shape. But even then, if you're on a mission with 8 tanks and you've killed 1 in 5 seconds, you're still under a lot of pressure. But that's the reason it's 5 seconds is because that's pretty much the only time you're going to have any kind of thing resembling an advantage. Apart from when you're down to like 2 tanks. And even then, there are some layouts where 2 tanks are still a pain. Like the Mission 10 layout with a black tank on its own is awkward. Because, like, in normal runs, this kind of thing doesn't matter for 4-3. Because you don't care about a death. It's just 8.5 seconds of time loss and everything resets on the layout. That's it. Also, I am very tempted to go back to doing speedruns after I've done this challenge and see if I get a better time or not. Also, I think that's the first slots win in the stream, but I might be wrong. So that's gonna be the doubler. I will check after. But, like, literally, during this grind, I've had 10 world record twice. Which is wild to think about. 20, I have not, and I've not even been close, which is making me think that 20 might be a lot more optimized than I thought at the time. I said at the time that it looked about as optimized as 10 world record, but genuinely, that was because I was just getting really lucky. There is not much time to save there. Could even have been sub 620 if I played a little bit better, but playing a little bit better at that stage would have basically been playing perfectly, so I'm still very happy with how I played. Yeah, this grind has been... It's been a weird one because it's been kind of like my Plats grind and my Bronze grind. They're the only ones that I've really thought, like, right, I want to do this now. And I've been numbering the days and everything and taking it pretty seriously. But this is the only one, Plats included, where I have been going all out, even doing alt streams like two times a week average, I'd say. Sometimes I'm not able to, but really, again, how many times are you going to be a pain? Literally every Mission 12 so far has been pretty awkward. Thank you. I can't believe I haven't got a run going yet, and it's 7:15. Oh! Please don't. Thank you. No. Oh, I knew he was going to do that. Okay, so you're there. Yeah, whatever. Just go slow. He'll put all the stats in dodging the bullets, and that's it. Dodging bullets, 10 out of 10. Everything else is 0. Alright. All out MIDI is the best kind of MIDI. I guess this is true. It's kind of ironic because I've only just gone down to doing 2 streams a week. I've kept up 3 streams a week for ages. Pretty much the entire time I've been in a full-time job. And more. Not just that time. More than that. And then, as soon as I drop to 2, I start doing a bunch of alt streams where I'm trying to grind out deathless. Hey, Rain, what's up? Where are you going? No! Why? Why does that blow up that one? Another silly death. What? So it's another stream where I just can only get 1 run going because I get to, like, mission 80 and then I don't have enough time left. Yeah, I see. Okay. That's annoying. Now I have to now I have to delete that attempt. Thing is as well, this is still more bearable than grinding golds right now. I should point that out. I've just failed with one mission left 2 days ago, and I'm still doing this. And yet golds on Saturday, I gave up in about an hour and a half. Because that is more unbearable. I'm honestly shocked. Like, if I didn't get 36, whatever, 36.22, or whatever my current PB is in golds, I don't think I would have PB'd golds again. Because, like, I've had some good runs that have died to the new Find Me strat in level 57. So, it's whatever. But I've had a lot of those. And I know I've not done a huge amount of gold attempts. But I've done like a third of the ones a third of my plats attempts. Like 16, 1700. And I just cannot beat world record now. So I'm just kind of done with that. Which is a shame, because I know I've got a lot more potential there. Same with bronze sub 18. I don't care about that anymore. Which is another shame, because I was 1 frame away from getting sub 18. Would have got triple FPD. That honestly kind of haunts me more than Mission 99 fail. In deathless. Not gonna lie. Like, I know that was 1 frame away. Maybe 2, but probably 1. Choke cycling in World 6 again. In Day 6 again. Dang. Even the yellow is firing at a perfect angle. What are you doing? Picked up day 3 IO in that run. Dang, that sounds pretty good then. Thank you. Going for 8 out of 9. Is there one that's just like really optimized then? One of the single stages? I'm guessing that's what it is. Day 2 is basically unbeatable. Okay. I was going to say, with something like that, the first one in the list of ILs is normally the most popular one. Whether it's the most optimized is another thing. But a lot of the time, it's the first one that's the most popular. It's like in Mario Kart games where if you run like cups or whatever, it's always Mushroom Cup that's the popular one. Because it's the first one in the list, and then people get bored of the game and then don't submit runs. But they have submitted a run of the first one. Obviously, that doesn't count to how optimized it is at the top, but it still makes a difference to how many runs there are in total. Really? How long is it going to take to kill this pink? I'm glad I'm not speedrunning today, because all the runs would have died to this mission. I knew there was something down there. Oh. Stop. Yeah, I honestly kind of want to be done with this so I can start mines only and then do another deathless challenge. That's the plan. I'll start doing mines only practice of missions. Please. Even mission 15 is not behaving. 15, really? Having to defend a bullet for my life from a ricochet on mission 15. Yo, Vince, what's up? How's it going? No tank controls in the tank game. No way. It's almost like this game is just a tech demo. This is gonna hit the wall again, isn't it? The other wall. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not fixing that now. I just get a run. This is today's PB, folks. This is how bad it's been going. Impossible shot. Let's go. Ah. I honestly like how I'm getting impossible shot so much more now. I got it first try on the marathon as well. I didn't get any frame perfect deaths, but I got impossible shot. And that makes up for it. Come on. That'll do it. There we go. There are so many angles that work, and yet it's still so hard to hit. We all have those days. Problem is, I've had all the bad runs at the beginning, so now I've only got time to do one big attempt. If I lose a run on, like, mission, I don't know, 60. If I lose this run on mission 60, I don't have time to do any more. And mission 60 is kind of an awkward spot where I don't really feel happy with the run at this stage, because I know I can go so much further. And the issue is, it seems like every day is becoming that day. That's kind of what's making me think I need to take a break for a week or two. Yo, Savage, how's it going? Welcome on in. We are playing We Play Tanks. Shouts to Savage. I have heard of Savage through Dr. Mario only, and then got a recommendation when I was off work one day last week, and I thought, I'll tune in, why not? But yeah, very chill stream. Would recommend. Okay, that is a 9-minute 6-second tanks 20, but I don't care. We actually have a run. Good. We all have those weeks. Yeah, we all have those months. We all have those decades, you know. Just note your decade. It's alright. In the next one. I really hope this doesn't take me till 2030. Will you be speedrunning Dr. Mario anytime soon? So, here's the thing. Not a lot of people know this, because I barely ever run it on stream, but I did a lot of runs of Dr. Mario offline. You know what? Let me pull up how much playtime I have in 0 to 10. But I barely ever play it on stream, because 1, I'm not that good, and 2, I find it really difficult to read chat at the same time. Like, it's kind of like how I play Tetris. I've speedrun Tetris 99 Marathon a little bit, and I don't really have any proper strats, so it's just kind of casual. It's just kind of playing the game but fast. That's what it is. That's all it is for me. So let me pull up my Dr. Mario splits. Because it's probably like 2 days of playtime. Not even that. Okay, it's 34 hours. But I know I have some runs that I did back on like Wii U where I either ran on a different set of splits on my phone or I just wasn't using splits. Or like the save deleted or whatever. So I would say I'm closer to 2 days than 1 day of playtime. So I do it occasionally, but not often. And the problem is, I am British, and all the competitions in the Dr. Mario community are pretty much not good for my time zone. That's why I tuned in when I saw Dr. Mario was live like a week or two ago, because it was like at a fairly reasonable time for me, so I was able to tune in. But a lot of the time, the competitions are, yeah, at different times. But I am in the server. And I have done a couple of streams recently of it. But it's kind of one of those things where I just schedule it sometimes and play it sometimes, like when I feel like it. And also my PB in Dr. Mario is probably one of my oldest in speedrunning. I haven't been able to beat my PB in 0 to 10 from like 5 years ago. So I really need to learn some proper strats and actually beat it. Because most of the levels are actually kind of good for a run with no strats. Oh no, that's another brown tank too. Oh my god, I am just not going. I'm not getting anywhere with this today. Should we play Dr. Mario? Okay, mission 27. 110. That was a brown tank. And that is mission 7. Again, mission 7. Yeah, I'm too focused on Dr. Mario. It's all good, it's all good. I need something to distract me. The thing is, if I'm doing runs on my ult, where I'm like streaming with no cam and no mic, then one, I have to turn off the audio because listening to this on repeat is pretty repetitive. Yeah, who can focus on tanks when there's medicine? Exactly. This is proof that I'd rather be playing Dr. Mario right now. It is true. You got me. I can play Dr. Mario well when I'm playing against my family. It's the only game the whole fam will play with me. That's so cool. That's really cool. It's nice to see you got some common ground. Also, this is a possible speedrun. If you play too much, you'll get good. Yeah. That's the only problem. You reach a stage where you can't really... You're in the middle where you're too good to play against anyone IRL. Reminds me of, like, playing Smash Bros. If you play Smash Bros for too long, but don't learn it, like, competitively, you can never play against someone IRL, but then... Or no one ever wants to play against you IRL. But then you can never compete because everyone else just smokes you there. It's that awkward bit. Yeah, to be fair, it's not just Smash, it's every fighting game. It's just that I, someone who has only really ever played Smash, and that's it. Also, I should really be local recording this as well, because yesterday I forgot I wasn't local recording, and then I started it, and then I started dropping, like, 1,000 frames. Okay, I pressed right, and I just didn't go right. I obviously was just holding up still, as well. I'm over this session. It's just another write-off session, to be honest. We've had so many of these. Like, when I get to the point where I know I only have time to do one run, that's when I start literally tanking. Because I know that if I die, then that's it for the day. That's probably why I did quite well on Saturday, because I had like 4 hours. Maybe what I should do is I should play Dr. Mario. I'll tell you what. If I lose a run and it's like 8 PM and I have no time to do another run, I'll do a 0 to 10 Dr. Mario. I'll try and beat my PB. Because I did a 0 to 20 run recently, but I lost on like level 19, I think. I think I've done 2 0 to 20 runs now. It's honestly so difficult. Oh yeah, another thing as well. I literally haven't even submitted my Dr. Mario PB. Because it was back before, like, because I wasn't streaming it, I wasn't really recording my runs. So it's one of my only games that I haven't submitted to SRC. I need to check, actually, if my ancient PB is on my PB sheet. I think it might not be. Because I don't think I actually crawled through all my old live splits for my PB. And it might even be one where my PB is on, like, my phone. On Frame Perfect or something. So many of my runs died to 19. Yeah. It's so brutal. It gets to that point where I'm thinking, like, right, I'm near the end now. But the difficulty goes up so much at that point. It's exactly like tanks. It's exactly like tanks in this game. Tanks deathless. 90% of the difficulty is in the last 21 missions. It's the same thing there. Most of the difficulty is just in the last, like, 3 levels. Got a save face yesterday. Took less long than I expected. Less long. I never considered that as a phrase, but yeah, there you go. I guess it works. Took only 2 hours. I don't know. Is that a game? I don't even know if I've heard of that. Right, I feel this is gonna be our run, but I don't have a lot of hope, judging by how it's been going today. I know that's not a great mentality going into it, but neither was this is gonna be the run, and then it ended up dying on mission 100. I think that was actually the run where I was saying this is gonna be it. Like, I was saying that at the beginning, and I said, and it was the one time where I covered my back and said, oh, I don't actually believe that, but I'm just, I want it to be, but, and then it actually ended up being that run. Oh, the Wii Sports Resort achievement, I see. Yeah, it wasn't too obvious. Unless you mentioned Wii Sports Resort previously. Because I think, as well, the stamps in Wii Sports Resort have different names in different regions. So, that might also be why I didn't have a clue what was going on. Unless that's one that's the same, and I'm just forgetting that was a thing. Yeah, because I was thinking, because I made a quiz question recently about Wii Series, and I realized how difficult it was going to be because it was about eye points in Island Flyover, and I realized just how many have different names in North America compared to Europe, which is a decent amount. Not all of them, but a decent amount, and that's even more for stamps, I think. No. I should do some kind of Dr. Mario Deathless challenge, but the game isn't long enough to do that. Maybe I should just speedrun it. Maybe I should actually learn strats in Dr. Mario. It's just the game where I... Really? No, stop it! Oh my god, 3 times? Really? No way. Oh my god. I don't really know what to say. I think we're doing Dr. Mario. I think we're doing Dr. Mario. I've got to be honest. I think that's the play. I think that's what we need to do. I need to just do runs offline, apparently. Because doing runs on stream with Mike means I play bad. Which I hate, because I prefer this. I don't know if I said bye to Zelda, but bye Zelda, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. You can have 2 buys. Even though you're probably not here now. The only thing that's behaved today is the grey tank going left instead of right. That's the only thing. And I'm not speedrunning, so it doesn't matter. Bad bounces off the can into the guy account. Exactly. That's why that achievement is so difficult. I think it's one of the earliest ones in speedruns. If you do an all-stamp speedrun, which not many people do, but I think golf is first and then table tennis. Purely for that achievement. Like, everything else is fine. It's just Greg. Greg and his very hittable face. Puzzle Master video. I wish I was. You know, yo, actually, I haven't done Squaredle today. I haven't done today's Squaredle because I was busy at lunch. I did the other things. Because, for those who don't know, I do Wordle, Connections, and Strands. And I post my results in Queenie's server. In Queenie's Discord. But I found Squaredle from Savage last week. Which is pretty much Wordle, but you're doing 6 at once. And I am very happy that I found out about that. Because recently I've been trying to find different Wordle games. And they're so hard to find. Like, the only way of finding them is if you find them from someone else. Unless there's a page that just has a bunch of dual games. Or however you refer to those games. It's a very difficult set of games to refer to. I wanted to show you Squaredle. Yeah, I saw it and I thought, oh my god, I need to try this. Because I've been doing Wordle for ages. I only came back in the last, like, couple of months or so. Because we started sharing results in the Discord server I was just talking about. But before that, I was doing Wordle pretty much every day when I was in school. And then I quit school and got a full-time job and realised that that is pretty difficult. Or actually, no. Wordle might not even have been a thing when I was in school. I don't remember. No, it must have been. No, I tell you what it was. It was when I was on the bus for my apprenticeship studying. That's what it would have been. I remember now. It was a similar thing. I do find Squaredle pretty difficult. Although, when I started using 3 starters, it's much easier. The thing is, as well, it's another good option for me to add to the random runs thing. You know what? That's an option. Instead of someone paying to add a speedrun for the day, why don't I do a speedrun Squaredle? Because I found out speedrun Squaredle is a thing. It's basically just doing 3 Squaredles in a row. And I think sub 10 might be possible for me. Because I did 1, and I got like a 340. So I think if I put my mind into it, I could get a sub 10. Speedrun words, yeah. Because I've wanted to add it to the wheel for a while, but there's not really a way of doing it that works quite well. But because that works in free play, that could be a good thing. And also, I normally do my puzzles at work on my lunch break. And if I don't do them then I probably just don't do them for the day. So yeah, if you want puzzles as well, then again, check out Savage's stream, because she does a bunch of cryptic crosswords and stuff, which is another thing I wish I was good at. I have watched a lot of streamers that are quiz adjacent that also do crossword stuff, just kind of lurked there. and it seems like the kind of thing that just takes a long time to actually get into. But I do find it pretty interesting. Oh! All perfect throws in Frisbee Dog sounds hard though. It honestly kind of is. Although I've heard from speedrunners that honestly 10 points in a row 10 times, or 10 points 10 times in a row is low-key harder. Which is honestly so funny, because I guess if there are strats in a game, then it kind of just makes it solved, you know? But in that, you're nerfing yourself. So it honestly kind of makes it harder, and it is actually believable. But someone, as a casual, at least in the speedrun anyway, but as a casual, I still do prefer going for the 10 times 10 achievement. Which I've still not done yet. Maybe I come back to the All Stamps playthrough. That's what I should do. But now I have motivation to do deathless stuff, so who knows. The real deathless challenge I should be doing is Squaredle, no missed attempts. Every time I start off with a word that is an instant win, which I almost did twice already. Audio is my starter in Wordle, and that was a word like a week ago, but it was in the 3rd column. No. Yeah, well, I guess it's column 5, but it's, yeah. It was my 3rd guess. My 1st guess, but it should have been my 3rd, and then it would have been a one shot. But then I did get a one shot in another one, although it was my 3rd guess. So that also wasn't at the beginning. That would be a very silly challenge though, because it's entirely luck-based, and you'd only be able to go for it like once. In a very rare occasion. So I don't think that one's gonna be happening. Although it is a thing I could go for when it happens. Good gravy, speedrun Squaredle, which she says doing today slowly. I mean, yeah. That's what I normally do in Squaredle. I normally actually take my time with it. Normally in Wordle, if there's only like a finite number of words that it can be remaining, then I'm just gonna go through and just not even try and work it out, you know. I normally just go for the win rather than going for low guesses. Although I did get a 3 today, which was the only good thing, because Strands was awful and Connections was very regional. I heard it's very regional to like New York, which makes sense. It's the New York Times, but still, it is not very easy when you are not from New York. Although I suck at Connections anyway, so a lot of the time it's tricky. Like, there was one recently where there were 2 products, and I'm just thinking, like, okay, I'm not going to be too disappointed in missing this one. Okay, right. I'm going to start explaining more about tanks, because that apparently is when I start playing better. So, either that or I lose on mission 21, whatever. So, hang on a minute. Did I log my blue death? Oh, I didn't log it. Wait, the last one died to my own bullet. Why did I log that as green? 0. It was definitely my own bullet. My bad. Anyway, tanks. So, this game. And the reason why I keep talking about Mission 20 so often is because the beginning, the first 20 missions, are all completely predetermined. They are always the same layouts, always the same tank grades. They are always new layouts, so they are unique layouts every time. Or sorry, no. They're all different layouts from each other, but they're always the same layout and they're always the same tank colors. At this stage, so 21 to 100, they are random. So at this point in the game, we have a specific set of layouts that can come up. They cannot come up more than once in a row. So now we've had this layout, which is the mission 15 layout. We're not going to get this again on this one. Welcome on in, Coordinates. How's it going? No, not enjoying my suffering. See, this is why you all enjoy watching me play Mario Party 8 and stuff like that, because you all enjoy watching me suffer. That's what I've realised. Yo, how's it going, though? Yeah, we honestly got so shafted by RNG last week, because it wasn't even just tanks killing me on mission 100. It was also the possible, like, 4-minute PB in Mario and Sonic, and we got shafted by the end boss. I didn't even realise I was off PB pace. I was that locked into the game, which is a good thing in a way. Yeah, so there are some limitations to the RNG. Also, I missed splits. Yeah, so mission 25 is a multiple of 5, so that means it is partially random. So the layout is a new one on mission 25, and that is the case for all of them except 75, 85, and 95. Which are just smaller layout pools. Although 95 is the same layout pool as the rest of them in the 90s. We then have 30. So that's a multiple of 10. So that, like the first 20, is going to be fully predetermined. Basically. I have to drag myself to the market bag to catch your stream. And thanks for streaming today. No worries, Savage. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you following. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, Dr. Mario soon, maybe. It's the kind of thing where I only very rarely schedule it. It's the game that I will come to as an impromptu game. But, who knows. Maybe more impromptu Dr. Mario streams. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, definitely going to stop by it more often because, yeah, your stream time is pretty good for my time zone. MIDI, I have a suggestion. Go ahead. Depends what the suggestion is, as you know. This is the same as saying I have a question and not asking the question straight away. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be a silly suggestion because otherwise you'd have just said it. BGI. Right, okay. BGI Deathless. How do we do this? How do we do BGI Deathless? Okay, you know what would top this off, this session? If I died on mission 30. I barely ever die on mission 30. That would top this off. I would be done for the day if that happened. Honestly, I'd be kind of done. I wouldn't be done because I've got 10 minutes left, but I would have checked out at that point, definitely. Mission 30! It's done! We are finally out. Minus 18 in golf is so difficult. My best is minus 11, and I love Wii Sports Resort Golf. Minus 18 is very hard. Like, there are some people at the very upper echelon of the game in speedrunning that can consistently do minus 18, regardless of RNG. But they are very few and far between. There are not many people at all who can do that. Like, there are... You can... Not necessarily you can count on one hand, but you can probably count on your hands and your toes how many people that is. And I wouldn't be surprised if there aren't actually that many outside of the community that are the same. Because we also do have score runners that are in the speedrun Discord, because there isn't... I don't think there's kind of a score run specific place for that game. I mean, obviously there's Cyberscore and stuff, but there's not really a dedicated Discord specifically for score running it. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I just don't know. If you are part of a low score running Wii Sports Series Golf server, then let me know. Because I won't join, but maybe someone else will. Nice. There you go. That's the kind of thing where that could have got pretty bad. Also, I didn't know there was a mine there. I'm very lucky. Never go to Arizona. If you're the type of person... Oh, hang on. Gotta focus here. Oh, really gotta focus here. Nice. Hang on a minute. This still ain't safe. Could be a mine. Stop it. Thank you. If you're the type of person to enjoy watching someone suffer watching speedruns, sounds like a bad way of doing it. I mean, it's a very good way of doing it if you're watching me. Especially if you're watching me play Mario Party, because my RNG, my luck there is atrociously and also hilariously bad. That's why I speedrun it, because it's hilariously bad. Today I've bought Mario Kart 7 for $7. Would you say it's good value? Absolutely. I would absolutely buy Mario Kart 7 for $7. Oh no! No! Let me live! That's still not safe. I think the tank got moved as well. Okay, we're fine. I should have gone down. That was a misplay. I should have gone down, but it's okay. Adventure Tours failless. I would be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the issue with that is, again, it's literally just a speed run, but you're praying that you don't get shafted by Bowser and Eggman final boss. So it's pretty pointless, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't do that. I realised quite quickly how bad of an idea that is, and how it wouldn't really be a prestigious achievement. It's more just how lucky can you get. Please, thank you. I know there's an angle there that works, and I needed to hit it. That's why I always start with that angle on that hidden tank, because it can be a green tank. It's like a 1 in 4, whatever. No, don't live. Don't do that. Dealing with 6 tanks here is awkward. Dealing with 2 white tanks at the same time is awkward. Go. Leave. Alright, at least push the green in. Please. That would be good. Okay, I have massively screwed myself over. Yeah, I deserve this. I fully deserve that. I should not have done that. It's okay. Now I'm gonna have to go from the bottom, I think. No. There's a straight shot. Yeah, okay. I thought the tanks were going to keep pushing it into the wall, and it was barely out of range. If the tank was pushed into the wall, then putting a mine down would just make it auto-detonate as soon as I go away from it, and then it will be a win. But it didn't happen. Also, nice 2 greens at the top here. Oh, no. Please, let me out, let me out. I need to get in here. Yeah, this is one of the hard 4 layouts. This is one of the hardest 4 layouts in the game for deathless. Nice. It's hard to categorize them from here, but in terms of difficulty, this is one of the hardest 4. Mission 6 layout, Mission 7, Mission 10, and Mission 35. Those are the hardest 4, without a shadow of a doubt. Some of them do get harder as there are more tanks, but for the most part, they are just really awkward. Yeah, it's focus time now. As soon as we get past 40, it's like, we need to lock in, pretty much. Wii Sports bunker percent runs. I need to do Clubhouse Games DS bunker percent. So funny. Also, no. Stop giving me this. See, this is better. And I'll tell you why. The entire bottom is only one tank, and we ended up getting a teal tank. So instantly, that tank is either going to run away, which it did. But, I mean, I still have to deal with it to get rid of it, but, like, it's a lot easier to deal with a lone teal tank than, like, everything else that can appear at the bottom there. Like, if I've got a yellow tank in my face over here and, like, a pink or a purple, that's bad. The one I got before was a lot worse, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, this is not the easiest layout. This is probably in my hardest 10. I really need to do a tier list. I need to do a tier list of the hardest ones for deathless. I know it does vary based on the number of tanks there are, but not much. I do need to do a tier list. I would love to root that. It would be so funny. Oh, not again. Go on, take that up. Okay, good. See, this is another one, like, this is mission 35 layout. Oh my god. Awkward for no reason. Yeah, so we had a green at the bottom, but the good thing is there's an angle where you can straight away hit that one, and then I've got control of the bottom. I think that's probably why 35 is one of the harder... I think 35 is probably top 2. 35 is on par with mission 10, and then 6 and 7... No, mission 6 is easier. So mission 6 is 4th hardest, mission 7 is 3rd hardest, and then 10 and 35 is a dead heat. It depends on the tanks you get. Because there are positions, there are basically the same number of positions on both of those, where if you get a few bad ones, you are screwed. You are at the mercy of the RNG, and you are basically rolling a D4 to survive. All the others, it's like, this is bad, but you can win it. Could you please come out? Oh my god, you're still not dead. Thank you. Good content, as the kids say. Exactly. Oh, and the other hard layout. Come on. Okay. Good. No! The one gap. Bruh. Let in, let in. Thank you, the last bullet, but it's the last. It's the only one we need. That wall is very irritating. And another difficult one. 2 in a row. Oh my god. And a difficult set as well. Right, there's a white tank left and it's at the top. Whatever. And now we have mission 50, which is mission 50. Nice. Good start. Oh, let's go. They just kind of behaved there. I'm not going to complain about that. That was pretty good. I've dealt with 50 so many times now that it's never going to be safe. It's never consistently safe, but it's about as safe as it can be for me. I don't particularly like that. I do particularly like that. I love that. That's good. That's brilliant. Oh, come on. I don't want to peep out. We're just going to stay in there now because you're defensive when you want to be. Thanks for the good luck there, Droopy. Now we pray for 0 black tanks to ever show up again. Exactly. Yo, Dylan, how's it going? This is the last run of the day and the only run of the day. This is literally the only run to get out of 20. Heck, the only run to get out of, I think, 17. That's how bad this has been. So in a way, my expectations are on the floor. So I couldn't care less if I lose this, which is a good thing. Oh, and another hard one. No. This is just not nice so far. This is honestly harder than the set of missions I had the other day for the 99 clear. So far. This is actually harder. This has been brutal. Like, the green has been appearing up there, but it's also been appearing here. It can just not appear. That is an option. No, you do not get in my space. Okay, good. I'm not surprised anymore. No. See, that was tricky, because if I didn't do quick turns there, that would have killed me. Oh, you're going to invisible wall me down here. Alright, yeah. Invis wall, by the way, refers to when a enemy tank puts a mine down, because they won't explicitly go for a hit on their own mine. It's only going to be if they try to hit me with a bullet. If they'll blow up it. Another one. Really? Another top 2 layout. Are you serious? This is the hardest set I've had. And that wall got blew up again. I mean, it's great for practice. But give me a break. What are we going to get now? Mission 6? There are other layouts in the pool, you know. Right, well, you're dead now. Yeah, so whenever they put a mine down, they treat it as like an invisible wall. So, you know what? I'm not even touching that for 10 seconds because I bet they put a mine there. Yeah. I'm honestly lucky I didn't get auto-detonated. That is just unreal. The game has been horrible today in everything. Even the first 20 missions. They've all been really, really awkward. Another one! And that corner bounced me. I don't know what to say anymore. This is just unbelievable. This is unbelievably bad luck. And somehow we're still here. And yeah, now I'm explaining corner bounces as well. So the pink tank hit the corner of that wall. So it counted as a ricochet, but it didn't change angles. Apparently this is the only nice layout we're getting. And this one isn't even that nice. No. No death. Not there. Really? Well, this should be free now. It's a yellow, really? I don't know where the other mines are. Okay. And now we've got 60, which is guaranteed to be hard. Go on. Yes! Go on. Oh, come on. No. Go on, hit it. This is the last one and then the mine goes. Yeah. Shame. Oh, there's another one. I didn't know there was a mine there. No. Get out. Thank you. Right, we're on 60 now. God, that was my only option to live there. Half a second to clear out my own bullet. That was the only option to live. There was no other option. And can I just say, Mission 6, again. Sorry, Mission 7, again. A joint a joint third place layout. Again. This is like rivaling the luck I had in the Mario Party 8 run where I needed to get anything that wasn't a 1 and then I got a 1. And then on the next roll for the memes, I was going to knock back the CPU and then reset where I needed anything but a 1 and I got a 1. I just can't put into words how difficult this has been. The only way I can put it into words is if I rank every layout and then count how many times all of the hard layouts or medium layouts have appeared. Because if I do that, I can assure you this is at least top 5 hardest sets I've ever had in any Tanks 100 run. Speedrun, deathless, whatever. Don't care. Any of them. It's the hardest one. Speedrun is different because some of those ones can be fast that I'm talking about being hard, but still, they're not nice. Please hit. Oh no. Now we're really, really in a bad spot. Go on, hit this. Ah! Right, you're gonna get cornered. You're gonna get cornered. You're getting cornered. No! Please, I just don't want it to charge into me. Okay, good. This is nice if you don't get pink and purple at the bottom. Alright, it went up, but it's gonna come back down again. Because it's not gone in the holes. Just unbearable. I mean, I'm hoping this is the polar oh my god, that bullet. I'm hoping this is the polar opposite of Saturday's run, where the RNG is so atrocious at the beginning that 100 is a cakewalk. But I know that's not going to happen, because 100 is never a cakewalk. This is a green, isn't it? I knew it! God's sake! Lost the 1 in 4 again. Or however much it is. Something like a 1 in 4 or a 1 in 5 for that to be a green. And I lost it again. Every layout has had something bad. And then it's 65. Which is another hard one. I can't believe this. This is a joke. And now you're being aggressive. I need to get rid of that because it's not going to go near their borders of mine. I honestly, I don't know what to say. I'm not exaggerating. This is so bad. I won't shut up about it until it starts giving me nicer RNG. This ain't terrible, but, I mean, this layout ain't the best. There are a lot of tanks that can charge in on me here, and that's not good. Which is exactly what they're doing. Please hit, thank you. Right, that should work. Yeah. And then you're stuck. Okay. Absolutely relentless. Okay, this is the nicest mission in a long time. And there is a green tank staring me down from the side. So it's still not that easy. I will take advantage of the white tank being there. Yeah, that's why the green didn't fire at me, because the white tank was there. I'm fairly sure anyway. Yeah, nice. Good way of dealing with that. There's not really any other way of dealing with a green in that spot. Another bad one. And it's a purple and a pink. Okay. They did behave. Please hit, please. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I can't believe this is the one run we've had all day. No shot, man. No! Oh, I ran out of bullets. No! I can't do anything about that. Why did you put 2 mines down in that time? Really? Seriously? What a terrible session. Absolutely terrible. Oh my god. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I played that badly there. Like, what was that? The number of top 4 hardest layouts that came up was awful. Literally, I did nothing wrong. I'm tempted to do another run because I am really not happy. Nothing I could have done. Run out of bullets. I mean, fair enough, but I didn't realise I did. I tried to fire big. That's when I looked at the yellow tank with the aiming cursor. But 2 mines in that time. I can't do anything about that. I took out the tank the moment I have the bullet back, and then I just die on the mine. Because as soon as the tank is gone, it auto-detonates because I'm on there. Absolutely horrendous. That is the worst Tanks 100 generation I have ever had, and I probably ever will have. Awful. On top of that, it dies on 35 again. Yellow tank at the top. That's the only way I was going to live that if I took that one out. Pink tank there. Purple tank on the right-hand side. Green in the middle. What do I do? I'll go back to my analogy the other day. Sometimes in this, you gotta play the odds so that sometimes you roll a d4 and sometimes you roll a d20. You just got to play the odds to make it so you roll... You know, you got better chance to survive, right? But when you're rolling a d20 on every other layout, sometimes every layout, because, yeah, not all the time are you going to get... Like, you can't get the same layout twice in a row. You're not going to get 35 twice in a row. There's nothing stopping the game from saying, right, here's 35, then here's 10, then here's 35 again. 1 mission away, by the way, from the maze layout, and then the layout pool changes. That's what's annoying about that. 1 away. I'm giving it 1 more go. If I die here, I'm done. I can't believe that. Literally the entire session has been a complete write-off. It's been a great stream, but the session has been atrocious. And to be honest, I've only really made 2 mistakes, and they weren't in that run at all. So I'm happy with how I played. But like, that's the thing. This year, and I'm happy with what I've done this year, in that in most runs I do, I will try and find a positive in it. And the positive is that I played out my mind there. But that's it. There are no other positives about that run. And so I'm not gonna pretend there were. It was terrible. I'm glad I charged my Joy-Cons now, because I at least have the option to do Dr. Mario. Could always do that speedrun square door. To be honest, I should really end early anyway, because I have other stuff I need to do. But there's far too much for me to do all in one evening after a stream, so it's all going to spill over to tomorrow anyway. I mean, I'm glad I set my expectations low. That's the only thing I can be happy with. My expectations were on the floor, so who cares? You are joking. I mean, if that last run is anything to go by, I need to put this down for a while. Clearly. I need to play something that's actually skill-based. And not rolling dice. That's why I need to do Splatoon or Mario. Because they're both things that I'm alright at. Not great, but at least there's significantly less RNG. Nice spray. What? Ah, close. That's missing. Oh, that would have hit, actually. Wait, no. Oh, can it even hit here? So hard to tell. That hits. One day I'm going to make impossible shot. RTA viable. There's no reason for it not to be. Apart from it being incredibly difficult to So hit while you're moving along there. Because if you're stationary, then it's pointless. It's not even fast. I don't know how many bullets there are, so I'm just gonna wait. Alright, they're all gone. I'm gonna check something quickly. Nice. Join the queue to get hit. Oh my god, come on. You are prolonging the inevitable. Thank you. Okay. I have found out something where it means that I can finish this run. Okay, yes, the run is finished. The run is finished. Yeah, alright. How many bullets were there in that area? 4 or 5? God's sake. What do we do? Dr. Mario or Squirtle? That is the first death on 20 that I can remember. One go. That's it. That's all I have time for. I don't even really have time for this. Yo, Arksky, how's it going? May get affiliated soon. Let's go. Gonna send some question related to Saturday in DMs. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Do you want me to respond to it on stream or I can respond to it actually by DM after? It's up to you. Oh my god. How? What? Still dodging. Was going to be about stream together. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm down to do that. It's all the shared chat thing and all that, isn't it? The only thing is I don't know how it's going to work with the bots. Do you have a bot on your channel? Or no? Because I think that all the commands are shared. I think the viewer list is unaffected. So the credits and stuff should still work. So I am happy to use it. I have no bots. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I'm down to do a stream together then. If you're also streaming, then yeah, that's fine by me. Gotta share that that view count. Two bullets coming out from the grey tank. Everything is going on in this run. In this session. Every possible thing that can happen is happening. I intended to, yeah. I wonder if the shared chat view count counts towards stuff like affiliate. If you were going for it. Oh. Right, yellow tank goes right at the moment. No. Yeah. There was one there. Oh. Oh my god, really? Come on! I don't know myself, but considering what they unveiled, the whole shared view thing, stream together isn't the worst thing about gaming Twitch's system. Yeah. Yeah, there were a few issues with it at launch. Mainly that bots are all still lumped together and like there's no option to turn it off. I don't know if there is now, but the thing is we don't have overly busy chats anyway, so I don't see any harm in turning it on. Like if you got a fairly busy chat and a fairly busy chat, and some people don't like a really busy chat, then I can see why two really busy chats forming a very busy chat would get on people's nerves. But we don't have that problem. Maybe I'll push for affiliate in 2025. Having side revenue is not a bad thing. My chat is so empty most of the time. Yeah, that's the only thing. I assume you took off the no commentary tag. Thing is with speedrunning such niche games, or just speedrunning in general, it's so hard to grow. So you're just kind of stuck at a specific level, and that's just kind of your level. If you're like a top runner of something that has a decent amount of people interested, like we play, for me for instance, then there are some people that are interested. But even then, it's still like a bottleneck of how much you can get. Obviously, yeah, having a schedule also does help, but I am winding that down eventually because I've said it a lot, but I have been consistently streaming with a schedule for a very long time. I'm honestly surprised I have streamed that long myself with a consistent schedule. Nice. I don't stream at the best of times. Exactly. Yo, Alexis, how's it going? Moved to no-com. Got more and more used to it. Thank the marathons. Yeah, I'm glad you did, though. That's always good to hear. No, 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 no. We're not losing a run to mission 18 again. Not expected to get bigger out. No, we're on less marathon presence, ready booms. Exactly. You don't ever really get a huge amount of people from marathons. That's what I'm saying. Like, speedrunning in general is just kind of a bottleneck. Unless you're someone who is speedrunning, like, one of the 5 most popular games of all time. Or anything like 3D Mario. By popular, I mean popular speed games, or just popular games. Because Wii Play is a weird one where it's not overly popular to speedrun, but it is popular to watch. But that's because nostalgia. The Mines Only strategy. That is genuinely what we do in Mines Only, by the way. The purple tanks go into defensive mode and then they just stop firing bullets when they're trying to back up. Okay, can we not die on mission 20 again? That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. $9.29 tanks 20. I'm not gonna do SMO. I want to respect my hands. That's alright. That's fair. I did SMO for not that long. And I was not that good. And I only did World Peace because I found it a bit of a cop-out to skip the festival in Metro. there's a pattern in my runs. I never did Meowser skip in 3D World because I didn't want to miss out on the music. I never did any percent that much in Mario Odyssey because I liked the festival. Yeah, there is a pattern here. I mean, that is a bit of a cop-out excuse, to be fair, for 3D World. 3D World Wii U, I never learnt Meowser skip because it's damn hard. That's the main reason. It's damn hard for a 100-second time save. And in Switch now, it's only more like a 40-second or 30 or whatever. Finished the run now, 79 yet again, because they gave me the 7 layout. And next to me were a green and white. Yeah, we had a run earlier where I got like 20 layouts that were the top 4 hardest that we've talked about. It was genuinely a joke. Like, it is the hardest set of missions I've ever had. And it died on mission 69, which is the last one before the maze layout appears. And then the layout pool changes, so the maze is in there. The most irritating place to die, honestly. Can't believe it. Died to mission 35, obviously. Mission 35 layout, that is. Mission 15 layout sucks. So mission 15 sucks until you realise that there's a setup to kill that hidden tank. So what I do now, every time on 15, pretty much every time, I will go for that angle, because if it's a green tank, it's dead. Yeah, you might have to deal with one shot, but it's nowhere near as bad as having to deal with it the entire time. And yeah, that layout has that hidden tank, even if you're only playing it when there are 4 tanks on the field. So, yeah, it is a strat that you very much want to keep in mind. Hotfix participation was probably the biggest break from my mind. Yeah, that makes sense. That was the same for me as well. I mean, that was my first marathon back, really. Well, not marathon, but event back. That was me running pin out on there. Which was the same day as my other first marathon back, which was we played Golds. Ooh. We played Golds on Pixel Perfect. I'm interested in running some Kirby games because they look really fun to run. I honestly have kind of been looking at like Kirby's Epic Yarn or something because it's the only Kirby game I've ever played. I think. And I really should play more because I think I would enjoy them. But I only ever really played that. I don't even know if I ever completed it. I think I might have completed it like once. But I know I bought it like pre-owned and the disc was corrupted or whatever, so... Or the disc was broken, I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, that's it. Oh, come on. There we go. Also happens in 2 layout. Might be the case in the 2 layout, I don't remember. I don't think the 2 layout has that from the beginning. But it might be in there at some stage. A lot of layouts have a hidden one at some point because the 8th one is sometimes pretty awkward. Also, can you not? Most of the Kirby games are on Wii U VC now. Is ready to get them legally. As legally as Nintendo will allow it. Exactly. Very good point. Ah, yes. I see what you mean by they are on Wii U now. Mission 75, the pull me a dirty Mission 70 green tank on the bottom. See, that doesn't sound that difficult, but you don't have that long to react to it. Like, if it does a shot that you weren't expecting, like, that's literally just a reaction test. So, that could definitely be a problem. But other than that, the 70 layout is kind of nice. Thing is, if you don't get that as your 75 layout, all the rest suck. So, you don't really get much of a good choice there. Like, you have to deal with something bad. You have the, what is it, 40 layout. I think 35 is in there. 35, 40, 60, or 70 on 75. And then 85, it adds in the 80 layout, I think. So you've got a 1 in 4 and then a 1 in 5. For the layout pool. The fact they didn't even try to transfer their Wii U VC stuff to Switch is so weird to me. I mean, they did with some stuff, but not all of it. I mean, the thing is, it does make sense because it's not, like, as easy as just clicking a button to port games. Like, there is more involved than that. But the Switch has such a large player base that more Virtual Console stuff would have made more sense. Especially considering where the good Virtual Console library was the Wii U. They were always on Wii U VC, even before the death. Yeah. What I was referring to is the fact that people people sometimes play games, like DS games and that, on a Wii U gamepad. where it like acts as like an emu or something. Because that's what Ursi does in Clubhouse Games DS. There is DS stuff on Virtual Console. There's nothing on Nintendo Switch Online. And that is me segueing because I didn't realise you said NSO when I started that sentence. So I realised you probably knew there was some on Wii U VC, but I was silly and I didn't read properly at the beginning. Also, Teal, delaying the shot, really. Glad I got the maze out, but unlucky I had the green right there. Exactly, all the rest of the RNG worked well for you, and then you just got the unlucky bit, which just screwed you over. I'm assuming you died to it, judging by the fact that you're mentioning it. So you've done a lot of runs then. Like, you've had a lot of deep runs very quickly. Here we go, 40. Oh, you did survive. Nice. Yeah, stuff like that really is why deathless is pretty cool sometimes. Like, if you survive something like that, it's very satisfying. Oh, come on. Okay, well, nice death. I think that's because they both put a mine down at the same time and it was in a bad spot. And then the yellow tank just got stuck. Yeah, the moment the yellow tank walked far enough off the mine, it just auto-detonated. Yep. Yeah, NSO doesn't give you any route to own DS games, which is a shame. No. Thing is, the only reasoning I can think of is the fact that DS was fairly recent. Like, the Switch was out at the same time as the 3DS was nearing the end of its life cycle. For a long time, we had directs where we had 3DS on the side. In the same direct. For a very long time. For, like, more than half the Switch's life cycle. Which is funny because the Wii U was just gone way before then. Level the backend stuff right there. Emulation's most difficult step is reverse engineering the source code. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. The thing is, it's still time and money at the end of the day. Like, they're gonna do it if they want to do it. It does make sense, though, financially, I would say. Because of the player base. The amount of people that there are on the system. So, why they didn't, I don't know. Maybe it's something that's coming on the second Switch. I don't know. Pokemon Ranger 2 on Wii U VC, yeah. No. Oh, that is my own bullet coming back towards me. That is your bullet coming towards me. No. Unfortunately, no run currently past 79. That's wild. You've had loads in the 70s, it feels like. It feels like you've genuinely had loads to get there. Yeah, it is genuinely a matter of time. You will get it. Trust me. No, no, this is not looking nice. Right, you're stuck. Cool. That was bad for a very long time. Bomb pincer. Yeah, back-to-back bad layouts again. Welcome to Tanks Deathless. Wait, are you dead? Certainly not in a good spot. Ah. Maybe DSEMU will be on Switch too, but even then it'll be streaming. Oh, I didn't think about that. Come on! 3 top 4 layouts in a row. And that includes one of them that is the top 2 hardest. Actually do one. That one was much nicer. But get out. Thank you. Nicer 49 at least. Oh, there's a gap in the wall there. Right, well this purple's going to take all day to come out, innit? Okay, never mind. It's going to come out now. Oh, you kidding? Please hit, thank you. I'm not dealing with a green tank with a 1 wall gap. Yeah, not being able to own the games, yeah, it definitely does suck. Hang on a minute. This is a problem. No. Drop the mine. Don't like being this way. Ah. The shots are desynced. Everything is bad. I should not have lived that. I have not had much practice being on the top on that layout with 2 black tanks at all. I thought I was dead as soon as I got forced to go to the top. Literally as soon as that happened, I was reserved to me dying there. If I pull the 7 on 6079, it's so over for me. I would say definitely get the practice mod, or at least practice on EMU if you can. One of the two. Because once you practice those layouts, even if you just practice on, like, either practicing that specific set where that layout can come up, and just keep restarting until it comes up or whatever, or however you want to practice, or just practice where that layout first appears, it will familiarize yourself with it a lot more. For example, the 80 layout. The 80 layout is awful, but because I've literally practiced it like 100+ times now, because I do deathless 80 to 100 in practice, it's free now. Not free, but a lot easier than it would normally be. Oh my god! I have no idea how I'm alive. No, you know what? I've learnt my lesson. Safety! Safety! So much safety that I'm going to go down before blowing up the mine. I can't believe that. You know what? I was so close to that. It might have even not auto-detonated because it was in the last 2 seconds. So, not a lot of people know this, but a mine won't auto-detonate if it's in the flashing red bit. Or basically in the last 2 seconds of the countdown. Because, I don't know why. The flashing red happens and then it auto-detonates, basically. Please. Thank you. Yeah, that was wild, though. Sonic Rush will never get a re-release. Yeah, that probably is true. 4 runs that reached 70. 1 died for the green on 70. Yeah, 70 can be pretty rough. And yeah, I am very scared about the green on 70. I think I will probably die to it at some point. I don't like this, fun fact. Yeah, there you go. Gotta just wait a little bit. Wait for the black tank to peek out and then hit it. Because if you just keep firing a bunch of bullets, it's just going to keep going left and left and left. Because it's going to keep retargeting to be defensive. Can we not? Okay. Only good thing there is it wasted the 3 bullets and then that's the max bullets for a pink tank. So it was just Jova. Can we not play offensively? Thank you. Granted, I prefer real hardware anyway, but still, it would be better if average people get access to it. Exactly, yeah. Eventually, DS will become very difficult, especially because of the flash cartridges and everything, and the lack of digital on the system. So, yeah, it would be great. More preservation is always a good thing, don't get me wrong. But in terms of Nintendo actually re-releasing them, it takes something else. And also the fact that, for me, I play a lot of obscure games like Clubhouse Games DS and Mario and Sonic and things like that will never be re-released. So that's another thing. Unless they literally re-release the entire library, which would be pretty pointless, because there's a lot of shovelware starting from that era. More Wii than DS, but you get my, you get the idea. Oh, come on. Alright, well, it's mine time now. Cool. Thankfully, it hasn't come to Pokemon game prices yet. Yeah, that or like GameCube Mario Party. That's the only other one where it's like extortionately expensive. Oh, how do I miss? That hits. Yeah. Six becomes a pick your poison mission. Exactly. I would definitely say 6, my preferred strat is to just go down. Whatever's in your way, you've got to go down almost every time. Going down is almost always the safest option. And by safest, I mean instead of rolling a d4 to live, you're flipping a coin to live. That's what I mean by safe. Nice black tank kill. Literally cornered itself. Second-hand store sells MP4 and MP5. No. Come on. Come on. Get hit. Come on, get hit. 60 again. MP4 €18 and Mario Party 5 at 25. Yeah. MP5 is considered one of the worst of the Hudson series. Thing is, casuals don't care. Casuals don't know that, and casuals don't care. It's just how rare is the game, and are people buying it? That's all that matters. Like, the game is rare, so like probably eventually it's going to be the same thing with Mario Party 10. Although people are a bit more familiar with that game being bad because it's just stereotypically known to be bad. Because Wii U Mario Party. GameCube Mario Party is not a distinction of bad Mario Party because the others are good Mario Parties. So it's very hard to distinguish the GameCube, unless you are very familiar with the series. It's very hard to distinguish them. Yo, Americas, how's it going? Oh, we just kind of got talking about game prices, yeah. Just going with the flow. This is what I mean. Look at this. Pink and a brown. This is what we want. Not pink and purple. Pink and brown. Easy. Pink on its own. Simple. If I die to that, skill issue. Pink and purple. Like, that's terrible. This is what we like to see. Okay, this is not what we like to see. Thank you. Rare is strong. Desired more. Okay, yeah, that's true as well sometimes. Hang on a minute. No. Okay, good starter. This is what I mean. First 5 seconds are so important because that would have gone really badly had I not got that many kills at the beginning. That would have went way worse. Still not over, though. Never write off one white tank. Catherine, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be celebrating your anniversary with Lucas. There is no chair here for you today. Go celebrate. How's it going? I hope if you've already been out celebrating, then I hope that was enjoyable. We have been out, stuffed our faces, and now we're about to play Stardew. So I'm on PC. Okay, fair enough. Well, I should have ended stream ages ago, but the game has been very mean to me today. So I carried on. What do I do here? I think that's what I do. Yeah. Okay. We lived somehow. Oh, come on. No. Okay. TTYD was about 160 quid, and now it's like 60. Yeah, that's also because the remake came out. A lot of it, I reckon. Like, that was a thing before, definitely. Are you joking? No! That is very rude. Why did you put a... Oh my god, the other one's gone! Okay, all the walls are getting blown up. All the walls are gone. All my walls gone. My apes all gone. Oh, okay, good. I literally got forced out my own box. Oh, and now you're beefing. Thank you. Oh, me have hot chocolate. Okay, that is cause for celebration on its own. Is this... Well, I mean, no. I've had like 15 runs that I've got here. So, like, this is literally the hard bit of the run. Like, this is only like 25% of the run finished at this stage. I would say at least 3/4 of the difficulty is in 80 to 100. There is never the run until it's literally over, because I lost one on mission 100 on Saturday. I literally have to see mission complete. The banner. If I see the mission complete and the 100 victory, then it's over. That's the only time it's over. Welcome on in though, Jules. How's it going? And thanks for the good luck, have fun, Americus. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm hoping I can capitalize on the double mine invisible. I've just realised the yellow bullet's faster than mine. I'm sure that was faster. I'm sure that bullet was faster. Am I tripping? Have I been playing this too long? I'm sure that was faster. How weird. Anyway, moving on. Come on! Thank you. Let's not jinx it. Nah, it's all good. Game could still crash. I mean, the mission complete banner is where it ends, my guy. Like, that's where timing ends. So, that's fine. Oh, come on. 68 and 69, whatever. 308, 312. Nothing I can do. I'm done for the... To be honest, that's probably a good place to stop. I need to end. It's 9 o'clock. What did I die to? I need to check that. Let's have a look through chat, because I missed a lot there. Oh, I like the lucky emote, Catherine. I didn't notice that. I'm glad I have a Mario Kart Double Dash copy. I bought €20 with Dread 2. Oh, hang on a minute. My chat scrolled down. Yeah, Mario Party 5 is the one with orbs, isn't it? I think GC games are also lying because Dolphin is like more known. Yeah, it's true. People are using things like that. But I think the re-release made a huge difference, to be honest. It was because of the remaster. It was only expensive because of popularity and lack of availability. Any GameCube game has that problem though, because GameCube didn't sell well at the time. No green. Good. Oh, was it white? Okay, I will check it, but yeah. I will take your word for it. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, Droopy. Go to bed. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. To be honest, perfect time to end, because 9 PM is really when I should have already ended the stream. Listen, I'm not your parents. You can go to bed whenever, but you should go to bed now. Okay, where do we raid? We have Huds, who is doing TCG Card Shop Simulator. Anyone fancy watching Crowd Control Card Shop Simulator? Is there anyone doing We Play? Let me check that first. I mean, there could be someone doing We Play. Who knows? 17. Why are there 17 viewers here? Where have you all come from? Why are there 17 people here? I don't look at my viewer count during stream, by the way. I only see if I look in the We Play category for someone to raid. That's the only time I see it. Thank you all for the support. I appreciate it. See, this is the real reason I lost the run on Mission 900 the other day. So I could pace pal you all and you could all join the stream. No, I'm joking. I would never do that. I mean, today we got a run to 68, a run to 69. To be honest, the run we just did was so much nicer because we got so many fewer awkward layouts. Like, the last one was so bad. The last one was so awful. I did get quite unlucky there when I died. Like, there were so many bullets and I couldn't really defend them all. That's just how Deathless works. Deathless is just about cranking out a bunch of runs and eventually one of them ends up being lucky enough to complete all the missions. That's what it is. I refuse to believe it will ever be something someone can consistently do. That's not how the game works. I am going to do mines only after Deathless. I'm probably going to move on from Deathless at some point because I want to do other Deathless stuff. I want to do Splatoon Deathless. Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 specifically, because Splatoon 1 will be easy because it's only like 27 levels or something. Got a 41.86 after like 15 minutes of grinding today, so hopefully new charge world record soon. I saw you post about that in the server, Theon. Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of stuff coming along. It's wild how there are more strats. It's literally a single track IL, and you're still finding more strats. See, what you'll need to do is you'll need to beg Theon to do super grind. The new task strat. That's what we need. That's what we need in the IL. Oh yeah, it was a 41.84. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I really should be remembering 2 centiseconds. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can barely remember my own PBs, Theon. You expect me to remember yours? The only PB I remember that I've got in this game is 5830 plat and also 622 tanks 20. And that's pretty much it. All the others are gone. I have to open my splits to check what times I have. Yeah, so my plan with this game at the moment, I'm going to put this down. Deathless is getting really difficult to grind. But I will do occasional streams of this because clearly you all are enjoying it. But what I do want to do is eventually I want to do new Deathless stuff. I want to do 2D Mario. I want to do 3D Mario, specifically 3D World, because I've already done Odyssey. I've already completed Mario Odyssey. This is not the first Deathless thing I've ever done. I have done Mario Odyssey World Peace, and then I continued it on and died to a mini Goomba in some random sub-area in Cascade. It was ages ago, but I do remember that. 189 moons, that's my PB. It's still a World Peace completion, and it took me a long time to get it, and I'm happy with it. It probably took me about half the time it took me to do this, I would say. But that was also while I was running the game and running World Peace itself. So that, yeah, kind of a similar situation to this. It looks like HUDs is currently on a green screen in Card Shop Simulator. So there is crowd control on, that's probably why. We'll go right there, sure. Let's raid with all shiny. Sure. Not V. Let's raid with that. We'll do an actual raid message. No way. Yeah. Saturday is going to be community day. We're going to be doing Clubhouse games, co-op speedruns with Dupy. We then have a quiz game. I am busy writing the questions because I have written a grand total of 0 before yesterday. So I need to write 30 questions in time for Saturday. But we're going to be doing an in it to win it game. We are going to be changing the rules slightly. We will get through all of the main questions. Potential £50 going to charity. We will also be offering the same money to the players that are actually playing the game. Last year we had 2 winners of £12.50 each. We are going to hopefully get our first jackpot. Who knows? Maybe we will. But yeah, that will be happening. And then we are going to be doing Monopoly, probably, with Queenie, probably. Unless we change our mind and do something else or Queenie's unavailable. I still need to check with Queenie that she's around. But check it out on Saturday. It's going to be a 5 or 6 hour stream. I'm getting timed out by the raid. See you next time. Bye.